This is a life-size Montgomery Gator helmet that I designed with no experience whatsoever. 3D printing large helmets that function and look good is a notoriously hard challenge that's only really accomplished by creators with access to a lot of tools and a lot of time, both of which I don't have. Unfortunately, none of these creators just give away these files, so I'm going to have to start from scratch, and needless to say, this is not going to be easy. Since I'm working off nothing, I thought it would be fun to create one of my favorite underrated characters of all time, Montgomery Gator. Now, I've printed things in the past that mostly consist of stuff I've downloaded from the internet, but this time I actually have to design models, which is not my specialty, but fortunately, I have a strategy. My strategy is that of brute force, which really means I have no strategy because I have no idea what I'm doing. One of the biggest mistakes I made starting off was using Tinkercad. You know, the modeling software made for 5-year-olds for the most complicated project I've made so far. This is most definitely the reason the model came out so low poly, an issue I probably should have gone back and fixed but didn't. Printing the files was actually the smoothest part of this entire project, except for the fact that I forgot to turn the infill percentage down, so the pieces were really heavy. Did I bother to reprint? No. Building animatronic eyes for Monty was definitely one of the hardest parts of this project, although it probably got the most attention compared to other parts of the helmet, because I did multiple drafts of the animatronics, which was not easy since animatronics are very tedious. But fortunately, I think everything worked out, or at least like 70% of the time. Putting the parts together really gave me a sense of how big it was and reminded me yet again that maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Another thing I should have considered was the animatronic eyes. I didn't anticipate how much space it would take up, so my head was very cramped inside the helmet. I really should have gone back to fix a ton of these problems. I honestly have no idea why I didn't, probably because it just barely passed as functional, and I guess that's all that matters, but I'm not being this laid back on future projects. Once all the pieces were put together, it was time to smooth them out for painting, but since my model was so janky, it was pretty much impossible to smooth out, no matter how much sanding I did, so I just moved on to painting. I thought painting would be the smoothest part of this project, but then I remembered I don't know how to paint. Some of the biggest mistakes I made during the painting was holding the can too close to the model, causing drips and bubbles. The teeth were also hard to do because they were connected to the jaw when they really should have been painted separately. But at last, it was done. So yeah, this project was a mess, but I learned so much from it, and I think you can see from my upcoming projects, the quality has gone through the roof. And I really don't think there was any world I was going to go from zero experience to like regular sauce level. But I think this is definitely a good stepping stone to getting there. Thank you for watching this train wreck of a project, but stay tuned for my upcoming Glamrock Freddy project that will actually have standards. Check out my other projects till then, and I'll see you later.